Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. And any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins at the 3 with Draymond at the 4. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's D in at the 2. Here's D to the inside. Saric. That one goes in.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Utah. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Warriors. The 3 from Curry. And he buries his first look.
Steph Curry's jump shot is automatic. Let him shoot it.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Here's D. He's covered by Clarkson. Green with a screen on Clarkson. D, the pass to Saric. Here's D. It's blocked.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to D. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Kessler a screen. Clarkson for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Clarkson knows how to navigate the pick and roll. Put him in that set, and he'll make it work.
D, the pass to Green. Wiggins, right side. Inside. From 9 feet out. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Right side, Horton Tucker. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Saric.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
B.A., it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Utah with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Lowry marketing with his size. He has decent hops also, and he can finish above the rim.
Curry passes to D. And the Warriors with another 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Collins. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Saric.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Curry passes to D. Now Saric, the kick out to Wiggins. From deep three-point range. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Curry. Collins, left side. Outside Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Curry, that's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Collins for 3. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got 5 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins against Collins. Here's D. And that one's long. Green against Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. And another miss by Utah. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
18.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's D. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. And so in the game for the Warriors. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's D in at the point guard position. Clarkson outside. Back to Olynyk. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Here's Horton Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defense does all they can to stop Taylor Horton Tucker inside. He scores it anyway.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 14 points and just played hard, notching a double-double, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Well, the saying is defense wins championships, but in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A., you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
D gets the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Green. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Fires it. The rebound by Wiggins.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
D can't get it to go.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Horton Tucker. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's D. Rebounded by the Jazz. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Clarkson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Clarkson's got 5 points.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Markkanen. Šarić checks in for the Warriors. Ball comes in for Stephen Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler. First free throw is good. Markkanen's checked in for Sexton. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hits both from the stripe. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Saric has got rebound number 7 tonight. D gets the bucket. D's got 7 now in this quarter.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Now here's Clarkson. He's closely guarded.
Number 29. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Ice cold answer from Jordan Clarkson. He knew he had it in him.
Shots good by Saric.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Clarkson passes to Collins. 17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Down low. From 6 feet away, he got a piece of it.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, and Shaq, you fared pretty well in the standings throughout your career.
That's right, Ernie. I never finished a season with a losing record. Ever.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Warriors.
Well,
that does it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Kessler in its center. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Saric, a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Curry. Here's D. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And a nice finish on the layup. Wiggins has gotten his second bucket.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops, can really get up there.
Timeout call, the Jazz.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Clarkson for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to D. Saric down low. Kessler on him. Shots good by Saric.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Back to Clarkson. Outside Horton Tucker. Now here's Kessler. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clarkson's got 8 points here in the quarter. To the inside. Saric. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Horton Tucker. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Clarkson outside, uncovered. Again, Utah.
This is what Clarkson does best. Once he gets rolling, he's really difficult to slow down.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Here's D. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Here's D. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Wiggins. Over Markkanen. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Saric. Wiggins got 8.
Yeah, not much else Wiggins can do there but go up with it, and he saved that possession for them.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's Curry. Great D that time from Horton Tucker.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The shot that time not on target. Saric with some nice D. Green, the pass to Saric. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
Utah calls timeout. A different look for Utah. Olenek's checked in for Kessler, and Sexton subbed in for Markkanen. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Collins a screen. Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins. Sexton, the open look. Kuminga pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to D. Inside. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside Olenek from downtown. Connects from downtown. Olenek's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
D, the pass to Kuminga. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now Clarkson. He's got 18. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olenek finds Sexton. From 13, it's rebounded by Golden State. Saric has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Can't let a guy like Paul find the shots he wants. He's way too consistent from there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Collins comes in for Olenek. Clarkson's checked in for Abaji. And it's Horton Tucker in for Sexton. So on the floor for Golden State, Moody is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. And he's going for the lob. Collins, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Kuminga. And another miss by Utah.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's D. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Clarkson. Marketing from long range. Here's Kessler, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Kuminga's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Paul with the double. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. 1:25 left in the fourth. Warriors with the rebound.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jonathan Kuminga.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Payton. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Down low. Kuminga with it. To the middle. Here's D. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now the Warriors with it. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Outside Horton Tucker. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the...
And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love. Right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And the Clippers starting 5. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Here's Harden. After the made shot from D. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Here's D. Off on the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
George against Wiggins. The shot by George, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Clippers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now, here's Leonard. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Not going to go that time. Leonard with the steal. Great D that time from Green. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Wiggins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
Green against Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here is Harden. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And a deep three from Curry. The long-distance three is buried.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Another miss by Leonard.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Passes it to D. And Curry has it in the corner. Green with a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. Here's D, guarded by Harden. Clippers trail by 5. 14 feet away. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins outside. Screen by Sharch. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Give Sharch the credit for that. Boy, the defense pretty good. He was just better offensively. Nice job in the contest.
Harden against Curry. Harden left side. Powell inside. Covered by Sharch. Powell, that's good.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
D passes to Sharch. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And now the Clippers on the break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's D. Zubac's defending. Sharch with the screen for Wiggins. Releases. Fires for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman?
And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. Checked in for the Warriors. D comes in for Chris Paul.
And let's review some numbers for Stephen Curry. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry. Moody is out there with Wiggins. Then it's D, and it's Kuminga in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's George. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Don't usually see him shooting the 3.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable if given an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
But Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Here's Highland, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Highland passes to Tice. The pass to Highland. And Moody pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Curry, wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry against Highland. Pass to George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Utah was all business. He added 18 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Sharge checked in for Kuminga. Green comes in for Moody. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
When Wiggins plays that kind of defense, he can create all kinds of havoc. He's got the speed to get out and be a one-man fast break.
Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals. And
it's Leonard missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Count the basket. Paul's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clippers trail by 20. Harden outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Sharge.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Harden hits them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. The feed to Green. Golden State moving it around. A stupendous finish in traffic. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Powell with the screen. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for...
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, oh, you think...
And now let's take a moment to look into the... And that is a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA. Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for George. Averaging about 22 points per, over 2.5 steals, and 5 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
To the middle, here's D. Lays it up off the glass. That's 7 points for D.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Harden looking it over. Harden draws the double. Nobody near George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3 points.
George has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's D, guarded by Powell. Back to Curry, passes to Green. Here's D. Green with a screen on Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to D. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Wiggins with the block.
But using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 14.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Leonard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. The three from Harden. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's D. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the three ball is good. D's got 10.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside, George. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Green, and Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. To the paint, here's Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the shot goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Clippers trail by 18. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Outside Westbrook. And the pass to Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's D. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to man. The 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead.
55. The Clippers, 40.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. D out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Šarić in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Leonard, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's D, guarded by Harden. And it's D missing. Clippers trail by 20. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And he converts the layup.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to Harden. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
outside for Curry. Passes it to D. And there's 1:45 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, in the corner, it's Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From outside the arc, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for D.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
George, that's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Green against Leonard. Pass to George. Takes it inside. Over Wiggins. George, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green, the pass to Saric. Here's D. Off target with his 3.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two.